Bay. So I watched Luke Cage. I'm now going to talk about Luke Cage. I'm going to keep it spoiler free, just because I still think people should watch this. I'll do a spoiler vid if you want me to get into the minutia of it, but I'm not going to right now. So this is the story of Luke Cage. I'll give you a brief synopsis. It follows on the character that we met in Jessica Jones. We get to see what happened to him immediately afterwards. He's moved from Hell's Kitchen to Harlem. He's still being undercover. He's keeping a low profile. He's working as a dishwasher in a nightclub called Harlem's Paradise, which is run by the antagonist of the show, antagonists. And he's also sweeping hair in Pop's barbershop by his friend Pop, the mentor character of this show. And he's not a hero for hire anymore. He's got a good heart. He's still the bulletproof dude, but he's just trying to go his own way, mind his own business, keep a low profile. Things do not go that way. Eventually, he is, as with all superhero stories, tragedy prompts him into action, and that begins his crusade to clean up Harlem, protect the people in Harlem from organized crime, people that would do them wrong, people who are trying to capitalize on this place. That's all I will say right now in regards to the plot. Things move along at a very brisk pace. The story-wise, it's probably got the best cast that any of these Marvel Netflix shows have produced. In fact, any of the Marvel shows. I'm looking at you, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's got the best cast, just right across the board. Mike Coulter returns as Luke Cage, and he's pretty cool in the small doses that we get to see him in Jessica Jones. He's sweet. He's got such great presence. Now he's funny. He's dark. He's serious. He's got it all, man. He's Luke Cage. He's Luke Cage personified. He has so many aspects to this guy who wants to do good, but also wants to mind his own business. We find out over the course of the series his name is not Luke Cage. He has a past, of course. There are so many different facets to this personality, and this guy knocks them all out of the park. The fact that he is a bulletproof black man keeps coming up, and that rightly it should. It taps into a societal nerve, and it hits a pulse there that is absolutely appropriate, and I completely understand why they went in that direction, because there is something sort of awe-inspiring about seeing the police shooting this bulletproof guy in a hoodie. I just think that it's a message. It's hit into a zeitgeist there. The only thing is, as a story concept, it gets a little bit rough. For a long time, you're like, can we please see somebody else take him down a different way? There is, in fact, a moment where one of the characters just says, have you tried drowning him? Have you tried burning him, poisoning him? Why do people just keep shooting this guy when we've established he's bulletproof? And you want him to come across something that's a bit harder for him to take down. You want him to meet his folly. Keep watching. That's Luke. I've spent about a minute talking about him. Claire Temple returns from Jessica Jones and Daredevil, the last 2 seasons. She shows up. Rosario Dawson just kills it. This is her best portrayal of this character yet. She's great. She's very much in Luke's corner every step of the way. She's like, I don't want to be a nurse anymore. I just want to help these metahuman, these powered people. They're gifted. They're here for a reason. I want to help them with this, and I like it. She's on board. She's funny. She's really intelligent. She's tough as nails. If you've been warming to this character, this has been a really big payoff. And there's a tease as to how she'll fit into the next series, Iron Fist. We've also got, let me see, Alfred Woodard plays Mariah Dillard, who's one of the antagonists. The main antagonist for a large part of the series is actually her cousin Cornell Cottonmouth Stokes. He's played by Mahershala Ali, and he's great. He's very scenery chewing, very not quite mustache twisting, but he's very sinister. He's very silky smooth. There's always he laughs at everything, but you're not convinced that everything's that funny. and he's kind of like a really smart, sensitive villain, which feels weird. It's like the loss of innocence in this guy. Then you've got this other his cousin Mariah Dillard, who's a councilwoman trained. She wants to resurrect Harlem, give it a renaissance, but she's trying not to be evil, but you understand that it's who she is. She's kind of a dick, but she's not out and out criminal, but she flirts with it a bit. Um, they've got this backup character called Shades, played by Theo Rossi from Sons of Anarchy, and he's amazing. So he's the guy behind the guy, and he's just so charming. There's just something really nice about you. Like, I really like Shades. Shades is cool. I can't. There's Simone Missick plays Misty Knight. Misty Knight, classic Marvel character. She's tough as nails. I'm going to touch real quick on the cinematography of this. I've done her a disservice, but it's not because I don't like the character. It's just she's great. The cinematography of this show is amazing. There's a lot of moments around her where she goes into like a little mind palace to try and solve a crime. It's cool. The music is great. It's very blaxploitation, not in a in your face way. Nobody calls anyone a honky, but the music is just like a cool throwback to the blaxploitation era. The score is fantastic. It's got a lot of soul to it. The funk. They've got special musical guests every episode. It's just so cool. Every now and then you'll be like, oh, that's Faith Evans. Oh, that's the Delphonics. Oh, that's Method Man. Okay, all right. So that was really cool to see, and it's really nice. It's a really cool story about how this one individual can stand up and impact his community, and how they can reciprocate. It's really timely. Watch it, friends. It's really good. Those are my thoughts. Watch it.